You started a website. How are you marketing this?
I had a small website that I trained the audio visual guy, the guy behind the camera, on. I trained him. He gained 20 pounds of muscle, and he did a website for me. So I got a free website for training this dude. It's still the same logo that he created today. So yeah, so I started doing that, and then the second year we started doing. I went part-time. We started making food for people. Started doing meal prep before meal prep was even a thing. The second year we made $80,000. So
got a business.
We had a business.
10x'd it.
Killing myself, but we had a business. So I quit the church after 2 years and started doing this. I rented a 400 square foot kitchen, no heat, no air, and was just slinging this. And then my buddy's like, "Hey, do you cater?" I'm like, "Yeah, I cater." Had never catered before in my life. So I figured that out. I started catering. So I was doing meal prep and catering. And that business grew. And so we ended up having a retail shop in Cookeville for a while. And about 4 years into it, 4 or 5 years into it, I was now self-employed. I didn't have insurance. I didn't have retirement. And a great friend of mine, Matt Davidson, who built custom homes, $1 million homes in Cookeville. He had a road that he bought some land, and he put a U street on the road and built townhomes in the road. I'm like, "Dude, you build $1 million homes. What are you building these $180,000 townhomes for?" He goes, "That's my retirement." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "I'm going to rent them out." He said, "If somebody wants to buy it, they'll buy it. But this will send my kids to college, and it'll be there forever." And I'm like, "Oh."
The real estate light bulb went off.
It did. And so remember, I'm 37 at the time. I'm now 37. Let's go back. What did I do at 18? I started dollar cost averaging.
Yeah, started saving.
I didn't stop.
19 years later, $25 every month.
No,
you change it.
I went from 25 to 400 depending on how much I made. So when we moved to Tennessee, I made $25,000, and my wife was waiting tables. So I want to expand there when I went back to $25. But then as income grew, I'd be a couple $100 a month. And so I started following Grant Cardone. Y'all have heard of the guy. And he said something one day so I had a lot of buddies in Tennessee that owned single family homes that rented them. And Grant said something one day, and he said, "I ain't into single family homes because if I've got an apartment complex, I got one roof. I got one this, one that." He said, if I got all these homes, I got 10 roofs, I got 10 mortgage, I want one. And for me, that was all it took. And I looked at my buddy, who was also he was a W-2 guy, but he was a high income earner. And I said, "Dude, we need to get some rental property." I said, "But I don't think we need to do rental homes." I said, "I think we need to do apartments." He's like, "Dude, apartments are so expensive." I'm like, "Together we can do it." So I took that money that I'd been dollar cost averaging for 18, 19 years, and we put it as a down payment on our first 10-plex.